India is a land of ancient history and vibrant culture. Its story stretches back thousands of years. From the Indus River Valley to the Ganges Plains, civilizations have flourished. They left behind a rich tapestry of art, architecture, and philosophy. To understand India today, one must journey through its past. India's history is not a linear narrative. It is a complex tapestry woven from many threads. Invasions, migrations, and cultural exchanges have shaped its destiny. Through it all, India has shown remarkable resilience. It has absorbed and adapted, emerging stronger from each challenge. This essay will explore key periods in India's history. We will begin with the ancient Indus Valley civilization. We will then trace the rise and fall of empires, from the Mauryas to the Mughals. Finally, we will examine the impact of British colonialism and India's journey to independence. By understanding its past, we can appreciate the complexities of India's present. We can also gain insights into its future trajectory. India's story is a testament to the enduring power of human spirit and creativity. Around 2500 BCE, a remarkable civilization emerged in the Indus Valley. This civilization, known as the Harappan civilization, was one of the world's first urban societies. It flourished in what is now Pakistan and northwest India. The Harappans were skilled engineers and city planners. Their cities, such as Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, were marvels of urban design. They featured grid-like streets, sophisticated drainage systems, and impressive public buildings. The discovery of these cities in the early 20th century revolutionized our understanding of ancient India. The Harappans were also skilled artisans and traders. They produced exquisite pottery, jewelry, and seals. These artifacts provide glimpses into their beliefs and daily lives. Their trade networks extended across the Indus Valley and beyond, reaching Mesopotamia and other parts of Asia. The Indus Valley civilization declined around 1900 BCE. The reasons for its decline remain a subject of debate. Climate change, ecological degradation, and changes in river courses are some possible explanations. Despite its demise, the Indus Valley civilization left an enduring legacy. Its influence can be seen in later Indian cultures. After the decline of the Indus Valley civilization, new powers emerged in India. The Mauryan Empire, founded by Chandragupta Maurya in the 4th century BCE, was the first empire to unify much of the Indian subcontinent. Chandragupta, a shrewd strategist, overthrew the Nanda dynasty and established his rule. His grandson Ashoka the Great is considered one of India's greatest rulers. Ashoka expanded the empire through military conquests, but he's best known for his conversion to Buddhism and his policy of non-violence. Ashoka's edicts, inscribed on pillars and rocks throughout the empire, promoted peace, tolerance, and good governance. The Mauryan Empire declined after Ashoka's death. It was followed by a period of fragmentation and regional kingdoms. In the 4th century CE, the Gupta dynasty emerged in northern India. The Gupta period is often regarded as a golden age in Indian history. The Guptas established a centralized empire. They fostered a flourishing of art, literature, science, and mathematics. The Gupta era witnessed significant advancements in astronomy, medicine, and metallurgy. The decimal system, which we use today, was developed during this period. The Gupta rulers were patrons of the arts and learning. Their courts became centers of intellectual and cultural activity. Sanskrit literature flourished, with renowned poets and playwrights like Kalidasa gracing the Gupta court. Kalidasa's plays, such as Shakuntala, are still performed today. The Guptas were also known for their magnificent architecture and sculpture. The Ajanta and Ellora caves, with their intricate carvings and murals, are a testament to the artistic brilliance of the Gupta period. These caves, carved into cliffs, house Buddhist and Hindu temples and monasteries. The Guptas' contributions to science and mathematics were equally significant. Aryabhata, a renowned astronomer and mathematician, calculated the value of pi and the length of the solar year with remarkable accuracy. His work laid the foundation for future advancements in these fields. The Gupta Empire declined in the 6th century CE due to internal strife and invasions by the Hunas, a nomadic group from Central Asia. However, the Guptas left an indelible mark on Indian culture and history. Their legacy continued to inspire future generations. Section 5. The Mughal era, a fusion of cultures. In the 16th century, a new power emerged in India, the Mughals. The Mughals were descendants of Timur, a Central Asian conqueror. They established a vast empire that encompassed much of the Indian subcontinent. The Mughal emperors were known for their opulent courts, grand architectural projects, and patronage of the arts. Babur, the founder of the Mughal dynasty, was a skilled military strategist. He defeated the Lodi dynasty at the First Battle of Panipat in 1526. This victory marked the beginning of Mughal rule in India. Babur's grandson, Akbar, is considered the greatest of the Mughal emperors. Akbar was a visionary ruler who expanded the empire through diplomacy and military prowess. He implemented a policy of religious tolerance, abolishing the jizya tax on non-Muslims. Akbar's reign was marked by peace, prosperity, and a flourishing of art and culture. The Mughal Empire reached its zenith under Aurangzeb. However, his reign also saw the empire's decline. Aurangzeb's religious policies and expansionist ambitions led to revolts and instability. After his death in 1707, the Mughal Empire gradually fragmented. Section 6. The Shadow of Colonialism, British Rule in India. The decline of the Mughal Empire created a power vacuum in India. European trading companies, including the British East India Company, took advantage of this opportunity to expand their influence. The British East India Company, established in 1600, gradually gained control over large parts of India through trade and military interventions. The Battle of Plassey in 1757, where the British East India Company defeated the Nawab of Bengal, was a turning point in Indian history. It marked the beginning of British political dominance in India. The British East India Company's victory was due in part to its superior military technology and tactics. Over the next century, the British East India Company expanded its control over most of India. In 1857, a major uprising known as the Sepoy Mutiny broke out against British rule. The mutiny was sparked by a number of factors, including the introduction of new rifle cartridges that were rumoured to be greased with animal fat. The mutiny was brutally suppressed by the British. It led to the dissolution of the British East India Company and the establishment of direct British Crown rule in India. Section 7. The Struggle for Freedom, Gandhi and the Independence Movement. The latter half of the 19th century saw the rise of Indian nationalism. Educated Indians, influenced by Western ideas of democracy and self-rule, began to demand greater autonomy from British rule. The Indian National Congress, founded in 1885, became the main platform for advocating for Indian self-rule. Mahatma Gandhi, a lawyer who had returned to India after spending many years in South Africa fighting for civil rights, emerged as the preeminent leader of the Indian independence movement. Gandhi's philosophy of satyagraha, or non-violent resistance, inspired millions of Indians to join the struggle for freedom. Gandhi led a series of mass movements against British rule, including the non-cooperation movement from 1920 to 22, and the Salt Satyagraha in 1930. These movements, based on non-violent civil disobedience, challenged the legitimacy of British rule. They galvanized the Indian population and put immense pressure on the British government. The Second World War weakened Britain. It also strengthened the Indian independence movement. After the war, the British government granted India independence. It partitioned the country into India and Pakistan. Section 8. Independent India, a nation in the making. India's independence in 1947 was a momentous occasion. It marked the end of centuries of colonial rule. However, the partition of India and Pakistan was accompanied by widespread violence and displacement. Millions of people were forced to flee their homes. India faced numerous challenges in the aftermath of independence. It had to rebuild its economy. It also had to forge a new national identity. Jawaharlal Nehru, India's first Prime Minister, played a pivotal role in shaping India's post-independence trajectory. Nehru adopted a policy of non-alignment during the Cold War. He focused on industrialization and modernization. India made significant progress in various fields, including agriculture, education, and science and technology. However, India also faced internal challenges, including poverty, inequality, and social tensions. The assassination of Mahatma Gandhi in 1948 by a Hindu extremist was a major blow to the newly independent nation. Section 9. Conclusion: India's journey into the future. India's journey since independence has been one of remarkable transformation. Despite facing numerous challenges, India has emerged as the world's largest democracy and a major economic power. Its ancient civilization, rich culture, and resilient people have all contributed to its success. As India looks to the future, it faces new opportunities and challenges. The country's growing population, rapid urbanization, and environmental degradation pose significant challenges. However, India's entrepreneurial spirit, technological innovation, and democratic values give reason for optimism. India's story is a testament to the power of human resilience, creativity, and the enduring quest for freedom and progress. As India continues its journey into the 21st century, it remains a land of immense potential and promise.